Everyone knows the Circle line. It's that line in central London that's always closed at weekends. But for many years, it was known by a different name, the Inner Circle. Which raises the obvious question. If there's an inner circle, is there an outer circle? There was. It ran from 1872 to 1908. It wasn't technically a line, and in fact it wasn't technically a circle either, but we'll come to that in a bit. It was more of a route. The service was operated by the London and North Western Railway. The LNWR styled itself the Premier Line, and generally thought they were a cut above the rest. What they didn't have was an inner London service, and that's where the outer circle came in. The route began at Broad Street Station. Now, Broad Street doesn't exist anymore, although this war memorial at Hoxton was originally located there. The station was next to Liverpool Street. This is the site, so that's where we'll begin. Broad Street was opened in 1865 by the North London Railway, whose territory is pretty self-explanatory. The railway was originally known by the extremely cumbersome name of the East and West India Docks and Birmingham Junction Railway, or ENWID and BJR for short. You can see why the EWIDBJ changed its name early on. Broad Street was initially a great success, only to suffer a decline in the early 20th century in the face of competition from other forms of transport. It finally closed in 1986. This viaduct used to lead to Broad Street and still carries trains, sort of. We're going to catch the train at Dalston Junction, which is the closest station to Broad Street still in operation. The North London Railway is long gone, but much of its route is now the Overground. We need to get to Willesden Junction, but first a change at Highbury and Islington. Here at Willesden, the Outer Circle service ran on to the old West London Railway, which was for decades something of an embarrassment. It was so little used that it became the regular target of attacks by Punch magazine. Seems rather unsporting to kick a railway when it's down, but nevertheless the railway became known as Punch's Railway. Nowadays the West London, like the North London, is part of the Overground. The Outer Circle ran on to Earl's Court, so we're going to change here at Olympia onto the District Line. From Earl's Court, we take the District Line up to Mansion House. From 1905, the District Railway used to operate this part of the route, so I guess we are reliving history, sort of. Here we are at Mansion House, and here the Outer Circle terminates. If you want to complete the circle, you need to take the Inner Circle, goodness what a lot of circles, up to Liverpool Street. So that's the Outer Circle for you. A line that wasn't a line, a circle that wasn't a circle. I'd be interested to know what you think. Do you think a service like this would be useful today? Let me know in the comments. Hi all, hope you enjoyed this roundabout episode of Tales from the Tube. I'm not quite done with circles, because not only was there an inner circle and an outer circle, but there was a middle circle as well. But that's a story for another video. Anyway, if you enjoyed this one, please leave a like, and maybe even share if you feel like it. I do new videos every Friday, and possibly more often if I'm feeling sassy, so please do hit subscribe for more. And I'll see you next time for another Tale from the Tube.